I thought you'd be taller.
I'm sorry?
Forgive my manners. They call me Tongue. Perhaps you've heard of me. Knowing who you are, however, is what I'm paid for.
I know who you are.
I've heard you've been asking about the Tower of Fangs. Quite carelessly, I might add. But if you'd like a more definitive answer to such an ambiguous question, I'd advise you to follow me.
Customer satisfaction in all of Ontario. I look at thousands of goods every week and select only those meeting the toughest standards of quality and value. Let me be your personal shopper and take the best of all your purchasing needs, huh?
What's this?
After you. I must apologize for this perceived dishonesty.
Open the gate. Now.
Not yet. I'm afraid I cannot ask you to perform the task at hand without knowing you are competent enough to complete it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mr. Mirage offers you information about the whereabouts of one captain, who, as you probably already know, is the only one to return from the tower alive.
And what does Mr. Mirage want in return?
Nothing for the moment. Mr. Mirage offers this information as a sign of good faith.
Why the trap, then?
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Mr. Mirage is very ritualistic when it pertains to hiring new people. Do you still wish to learn where to find the captain?
Yes.
Then you'll find him with his party in seclusion south of here. Less than a mile to be more precise. He's built a camp within a small village there. I recommend inquiring about the specifics with the rebels in the area. Now, back to business. Gentlemen, you may begin. Good luck.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Quite impressive. There's a slight theatricality to your methods.
What kind of test was this?
The kind you live to complain about, apparently. Which leaves me with the pleasure of announcing that Mr. Mirage would like to make you an offer.
What if I'm not interested?
While your hesitance might be considered measurably understandable, suggesting that Mr. Mirage isn't the type of person one should consider refusing seems in order.
What's the offer?
You've made several inquiries into a series of murders that recently took place.
I have.
Then it's safe to assume you know that 8 years ago, Mr. Mirage inherited control of Hatmandor's underground.
He cut his way to the top.
In a manner of speaking. Before Mr. Mirage received his inheritance, he was forced to remove Tors Daram, his predecessor. Several of his followers, however, refused to cooperate.
I heard. He had them killed, their families as well.
After we cleansed Daram's residence, Mr. Mirage later discovered a stone left unturned. A boy. A son.
He wasn't accounted for.
Someone was silenced in his stead. Daram's nephew. The resemblance was striking, so close in fact that by the time we discovered our error, Daram's heir was nowhere to be found.
And now you think that he's...
Yes, this is Mr. Mirage's assumption.
And you want me to...
To correct this error, naturally.
And in return?
Money, of course. It's worth noting that the good faith he's shown thus far is extended to relevant financial matters as well. Furthermore, if you succeed, our interest in your services may prove to become much more consistent.
I'll do it.
Good. You should begin with Zask. the only remaining Durham loyalist left by both our target and our employer.
Why was he spared?
Mr. Mirage wisely assumed that if Durham's son returned to the city, he'd contact Zask. He's been monitored ever since, yet our assumption now seems flawed.
Then why bother?
We're simply interested in knowing if we missed something, so it is part of your task to discover this before our situation escalates. This is espionage, not an interrogation. Convince him to trust you. He owns a small workshop in Chesnadar. I pray that Basel hasn't overestimated your skill set regarding this matter. Best of luck.
Tell me more about the boy.
He had dark hair. His name was Daniel, though time has a way of rendering such trivial information even less relevant.
Tell me about Zask.
His appearance betrays his age in a least ideal fashion. While he's quite old, he appears ancient. He crafts armor and weapons from his workshop in Chesnadar. While we ironically make the occasional purchase from him, he's been reduced to filling large orders for the Empire. Not exactly ideal work for one who considers themselves an artisan.
It seems I have work to do.
It seems you do indeed.
Better be worth it.
Hey, you. The commander told me to give you these keys.
Keys?
Yeah, keys to the gates. We cut off several parts of the desert because of the Varn infestation. Unfortunately, they've taken control of some of our outposts. Now anyone crazy enough to wander the desert needs these keys. Not to mention a big stick. Here.
Just arrived, inspiring young brats. Don't get left with last year's girls, huh? Be a hit. End of the time. I won't be beat when it comes to quality and price. I say now.
Can you watch out, please? Hey!
Let us mourn in peace.
He was my son.
Please, wait! Leave him alone!
Excuse me?
My brother Azhar! They're burying him alive!
You're sure?
See for yourself!
Calm down. I'll have a look.
Thank you!
Step away, morsel.
Morsel?
Warned you. What did... That creature... My...
That was not my grandmother! It was a monster! A demon, maybe? Oh, gods, my mother! Rada! They're gone!
Is everything all right?
Of course not! But you saved his life! Go! Talk to him!
Thank you for your intervention. I never imagined being rescued from my own funeral.
It's usually a wedding.
I'm sure that will be the last joke I hear for some time. I'm with the Brotherhood.
I'm familiar with it.
Ever think about joining?
Extra contracts never hurt.
Well, not as much as others. I need to rest for a while. But seek me out at the guild later if you're still interested.
I'm staying with my brother until he's ready to go home.
You look like a man who knows what he wants. Be sure to come again next week to see our new stock. And how are you on this fine day? Thanks again. Don't forget to tell your friends. You look like a man who knows what he wants.
Looks useful.
We're closed.
Welcome, sir.
Thanks. This the local fighters guild?
Of course. However, our shops are the only service currently available to the public. Feel free to look around.
I'm actually interested in becoming a member.
I apologize, sir, but the members of this establishment will only accept recommended applications.
What do you want?
I'm here to fight.
You're kidding, right?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
That depends. Were you given a password?
You can swallow a pint of blood before getting sick.
Basel. Give him my regards. That is, if you live to see him again. Welcome to the arena. There are a few ground rules. Rule number 1, don't talk about the arena. Understood?
And the rest?
What rest?
You said the first rule.
Don't be a smartass. Ready for your first opponent?
I'm ready.
All right. We can't kill you in your first fight. The crowd doesn't like it. Take it slow, make it bloody. That they love. You got him. Kind of sad, really. Not really sure you've earned it, but I wouldn't want to go off crying to Basel.
Thanks, I think.
Ready for the next fight?
Who's next?
Couple of archers. Saw 'em last week. Fast, accurate. Hope to the gods you're better. Time to find out.
This should be fun. Bet you're glad you met me.
Hell of a show.
I thought so.
But let's face it, bitches with bows don't exactly whiten anyone's hair. Here, buy yourself something pretty. Win the next one, and I might throw you a little something extra.
What am I up against?
A dwarf.
A dwarf?
You deaf? Been a long time since we've had one in the arena. Might be something people remember you for. Try not to get killed. You'll embarrass us both.
Not a problem.
He might appear slow with that huge axe in his hands, but make no mistake, he knows how to use it. You'd think the little bastard was born with it in his stubby little fingers.
I'll keep that in mind. At least the first part.
Decided to take a little off the top.
So much for dignity.
There's no dignity in fighting little people for money. Speaking of which, here's your money. Worked up something special for you this time.
Let me guess. 7 dwarves?
Cheetah trainer.
You're joking.
Brought a few friends with him. Have fun out there.
Let's get this over with.
Guess there's always one more way to skin a cat.
Tasteful.
You're starting to like it out there. I can see it in your eyes. Let's see if the next one doesn't change your mind.
Bring it on.
Just got the word. You'll be fighting the Deadly Three.
The Deadly Three?
1 gladiator, 2 archers. They'll try to box you in, steal your focus. Take them out. Then focus on the big one.
Wish their strategy was as ridiculous as their name.
You're alive. Wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I.
Guess they're just the Dead Three now. Better name, if you ask me. Just a step away from your next title. Ready for another match?
You really need to ask?
That's what I like to hear. Clashing weapons is one thing, but fighting a mage, that takes something else. Especially this one. He didn't make it this far on wit alone. Time to see how you stack up.
There always seems to be a few more of you to kill.
Hell of a fight.
You have no idea.
More than you know. A fight like that reminds me of my days in the arena.
You were a fighter.
You think I got this job by mopping up after a crowd and smiling through my teeth? I won 8 fights in a row. Got close to the champion title.
What happened?
A mage happened. We'd been in the arena for over an hour. Kept countering my blows with magic. I got tired. Lost my balance. He had his window. Refused to kill me. I can't run if you can't walk. Only fight I'm walking away from is the one you've already finished.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Got another one in you?
Since you're being so polite.
All right then. But I gotta tell you, this one would have me throwing in the towel and giving someone the finger. Seems the crowd wasn't too happy with you painting the stands with those poor little cheetahs. They decided the next one shouldn't be so cuddly.
Boars, bears.
A giant fucking spider. Brought the bastard in from the mountains. Scratched her up a bit. Torched her web, but I think that just pissed her off. Do us all a favor and smash her before she starts snacking on the crowd. Fucking hate those things. Even the little ones. Hate to be the poor bastard forced to clean that up.
I think I found a new set of nightmares.
In that case, maybe spend a bit of this on a warm glass of milk. They're playing our song.
I don't hear anything.
Basil's keeping this one a secret. After the last one, I guess it's for the best.
The suspense is killing me.
Let's hope it's the only thing. Did you see it?
Is that an actual question?
A werebeast. A man-eating god's fucking werebeast. Next time you see Basel, ask him where he got his second pair, then slap him like a girl for me. Fuck! You saw the way it started leaping around? Might as well have just jumped right out into the stands. Between this and that fucking Sparta, you'd think Basel was trying to get us all killed.
Hell of a fight.
Hell of a fight. Ran into one myself in Cathalon. We'd gotten lost in the woods after nightfall. Bastards started picking us off one by one. Never saw it, only noises, growls, screams. Hope it was the same one. That'd be a story to tell. Little too poetic for the real world, ain't it? All right. We're in the running stretch. Survive the next 2 rounds and you'll be the new arena champion.
As long as Basil's running out of monsters.
Almost. This one's the current champ.
And there's a fight after this?
Don't dwell on that now. You have to focus. You're fighting another mage. Very powerful. From what I've heard, he's only a notch below Master Datton in the guild's current lineup. So, either you cave in his skull before he can shake one of his little necklaces, or pray he leaves enough of you to model a statue after. We clear?
Definitely.
That magical turd never even saw you coming.
Thank gods.
You defeated the champion, but in the arena you don't walk away with the title just by carving it off the last bastard. Consider it a victory lap.
Then let's get it over with.
I don't know where the hell Basel found you, but it's been a pleasure watching you work. Whether you walk back in here or not, you've earned it in my eyes. Welcome back, champion. That was one huge son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Not anymore.
You always had it in you. Didn't exactly see it at first. But you didn't exactly look the part either.
Maybe not.
Doesn't matter now, though. Couldn't be prouder if I'd won myself.
It was a win for both of us.
Maybe so. But there's something more in it for you. Take it. You've earned every bit. Don't know where you'll go from here, but I wish you the best.
Thanks, Aaron. For everything.
It was my pleasure, champion. Godspeed.